On the north end of the Coca-Cola,
What a mess.
Merv and the Reliable crew face a nearly mile-long stretch of wrecked semis. The most jaw-dropping,
Holy.
a truck cab that was sheared off its chassis in the crash.
We got so many pieces in so many different areas, it's gonna take quite a while to clean it up.
When the lumber truck lost control, its cab was sliced off. And by some miracle, the driver survived.
With a job this size, you just gotta work through it piece by piece and just get it done as fast as possible.
Merv's rotator is a welcome sight. But Reliable Towing has brought another of its own heavies into the battle.
Dream team right here.
Operator Mitch Carr rolls in with a 50-ton wrecker.
Anything with wheels and a motor, I'm in. I eat, sleep, and breathe this job. It's so far into my blood now, it's not even funny.
Better be ready, my friend.
Mitch will team up with Merv on the lumber wreck. While James slips away with more bent metal back to Merritt.
My part's done here. Hopefully we all get home soon.
Jeez. The initial view of this job it's overwhelming. There's trucks everywhere that you can look.
First order of business. Let's get this out of here.
The lumber trailer lost its load in the crash, but is still attached to what's left of the tractor.
Okay, hook that one onto the chain, bud, before you walk out of there.
I got it.
This line will end up pulling the trailer this way, right?
Yeah, of course.
To save time, Mitch will try to winch both units all together.
The quickest way is to just leave them connected and drag them out of the ditch. You drag them out two pieces, you're doing twice as much work.
Look at the axle, holy.
It's very tricky. It's so bent and mangled. Brutal.
It's good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
They separate the trailer, and Merv lifts it the rest of the way to the road.
Take this trailer, Mitch.
But removing the tractor, nothing more than wheels on a chassis, will require some finesse.
We're gonna use my rotator to lift what's left of the tractor onto another trailer and get it hauled away.
Merv's rotator needs to lift the unit, swing it around carefully over its back end, and land it squarely onto a flatbed.
We're suspending 18,000 pounds up in the air. It is definitely not a joke. When we're lifting up parts and pieces, they can spin and rotate.
You're just finding her happy spot. You can just hold your rope now, kind of guide it a little bit. Pull the nose a little bit.
We try to get it landed as square as possible. You make sure you pay attention to where guys are, swing radius.
Slowly, slowly, slowly. Keep going. Once you get past a point on that hook, it'll go. Okay, let her go.
Nice.
Okay, down. Okay, buddy, roll forward a little bit.
This'll work.
There you go. You're good, you're good.
With a thick strap around the cab, Merv will need the maximum reach of his 35-foot boom.
I'm reaching over across a whole entire lane and into the ditch.
Put that between the two blues, and then back to the hook. Should give you enough that way.
We're definitely looking to lift it out in one piece. I don't want it to split in half and leave a bunch of debris all over the road or the ditch.
So watch yourselves. Yep. Hold that cap so that stack don't smash them. Ready.
The last piece of the lumber wreck
Going over.
is ready to roll.
Straight to the body shop for that one.
One lane open. Finally, eh? Finally. Yeah.
Holy man, what a day. And then look at the water coming off this mountain. This is bad.
Jamie's on his way to a wreck on Highway 1 in the Fraser Canyon.
We've got this B train in the ditch. It's very heavy, it's loaded with lumber. This is gonna be a tough job.
Oh, it's slippery.
Already on scene is Jamie's younger brother, Jason.
50,000 pounds of wood.
Jamie's called him in to help get the hefty, tilted load of lumber back on the road.
This is a big B train, a lot of weight here. We're gonna need some big muscle to do this.
Jamie's dispatched another record and is top operator from Hope.
We're doing a pretty heavy tug today.
Scott Bird rolls HR 66 to the recovery.
So let's see if we can't get her pulled out of the ditch.
Jason's 60-ton rotator
That's a nifty one.
and his right-hand man, Chris Mervin, are on standby to tackle the tricky job.
That's a big, heavy load.
Jamie's been given an immense challenge by his client.
The customer doesn't want us to cut the lumber and leave it lying in the ditch. He wants everything brought out together.
Gonna be iffy whether it stays?
I don't think you're gonna save that lumber on there.
Like, it's already enough where you can get a one strap around.
It'd be nice to get 2 on each set of lumbers, right?
Now, 4 heavy rescue heavyweights need to work out a plan.
We need multiple operators. Everybody's vision is different.
What my thoughts were, Jamie,
Or do we do this and put the rotator in on an angle so it's
I
not
got bigger lift.
sideways?
there's a lot of cooks there, that's for sure.
Because if we swing that trailer out, yeah, 50,000 pounds pulling sideways, we got to make that decision, and we don't play pickup sticks.
Be up right in the center of this.
And then
I'll be in the same
an old
line.
beat up Jamie Davis truck on the front. Okay.
To lift and pull this thing out properly, this is a perfect job for a rotator.
Jason's rotator is the only one available since Jamie sold his last summer.
The rotator just makes jobs simpler. It's a wicked piece of iron.
If I can get in the center of this lumber, then I can rotate with it as the wheels start coming up, right?
Yeah.
The rotator will have 2 lines rigged to straps wrapped around the lumber and another 2 lines for Jason to pull on the trailer while Scott winches the tractor.
Pass those up the gourd, both of them.
The load is just about on its side, so to be able to bring that up past the halfway point is going to be a tough job.
I worry about that little hook. They don't like side pulling either too much. Those
I know.
But the limited capacity of the aging 25-ton wrecker could be the wild card.
It'll hold, I think, I hope.
HR 66. It's a timely piece. Don't get too greedy either, like 15 feet or something like that, right?
When you're running the older equipment, you're always running risk of things breaking on you.
Ready to make a mess?
Gentlemen, confirmed, total shutdown.
Somebody tell me how the canyon's been? Somebody said 5-minute time delay.
The tractor and its load combined make for an 80,000-pound pull.
When you're dealing with big weight, there's big danger. These guys all have to work as a team, and that's the biggest equation here.
Okay, let's go.
Jason controls the boom with the rotator's remote,
A lot of weight there. This thing could break.
while Merv works the deck winches.
Hold on for that chain.
Stand back, guys. Slow down on this, eh? You don't want it to shift because then it would be matchsticks. 5,200 of them. Stand back, guys. Whoa. Hold it.
Slow, man, slow.
Okay, hold it. Okay, Scotty, you going ahead?
Yeah.
Stuck in your middle one. Okay, we're moving. Keep going, Nerd. Little bit on this. Yeah, keep on the other one.
Easy. Not so hard on this one, eh?
She's coming.
Finally,
We're on the road.
the lumber truck is on the highway.
Perfect. Damage-free recovery.
Trucks are one thing, it's the guys running the trucks that makes all the difference in the world.
I think we got her beat now. Okay.
Everybody worked together really well. That's the art of recovery.
Really sweet job. Yeah, nice. Way to teach my brother and Merv a few tricks here like usual, but
Anybody tell me if highway's open? It's open.
60 miles north of Hope, BC, in the city of Merritt,
The pressure's on to get the road open.
Reliable Towing's James Luke chains up a 30-ton record.
It's one of those nights. All the tow companies are out. All our guys are out. There's accidents everywhere.
Probably fastest I've ever chained this thing up.
James has been dispatched to a crash on the Coquihalla Highway.
Right across the road.
The wreck is 30 miles south, halfway between Merritt and Hope.
Head up there and see what we're getting ourselves into.
That lumber still sitting ahead of you guys.
As James arrives,
It's a bad one. Oh, geez. See a hell of a mess here.
It must have been a fun ride, eh? Holy crap.
lumber
Is that lumber northbound or southbound?
is everywhere.
Southbound and northbound.
What another fun night on the coast.
Yeah, that's a great game of pickup.
The B train was traveling southbound when it caught the ditch. And scattered lumber in every direction. The driver's fine,
Holy.
but for James, it's one of the messiest wrecks he's ever seen.
He hit hard enough. It broke almost every strap on the trailer holding the load. 6 bundles out of a B train left on the trailer.
lane closure here, lane closure there.
Yep, lane closure's coming. We need to get all this done and dealt with before we can move our big trucks in.
Reliable has dispatched a second wrecker.
Look at it, it's a man of the hour.
And operator Jim Beckett.
We're gonna have a couple of heavy wreckers on it tonight. Try to get all lanes open.
This is huge. It's not looking good.
Nothing can happen until the team comes up with a plan to clear the lumber.
We have to clean this highway tonight. There is no option.
They'll use their wreckers
Come out under your boom as far as you can here.
to clear the highway.
Boom up. Let's put it right on there.
Each 6,000-pound bundle must be moved away from the wrecked semi
Keep coming.
before they can start the recovery.
Straight. Straight. Whoa.
It's a slow, painful process.
Bring down the boom a bit.
Was it snowing up there, driver?
The unrelenting storm
15 to 25 centimeters.
I'll tell you right now, the plows, it's going to be a tight squeeze with their blades coming through.
has highway crews pressing to get the wreck off the road.
We're working against time right now. We have weather coming in.
Just north of Juliet, Hammer Lane's blocked off.
Look how deep the snow is.
I know it's getting deeper and deeper, man. Gotta get her done.
What do you want to do with this stack?
Just push it this way a bit.
Okay.
The tractor
Right on.
and its two trailers are more than 90 feet long.
You put 2 lines on the truck, I'll put 2 lines on the trailer.
Okay. I'll just grab the front pole.
James will rig his 30-ton wrecker to the tractor, while Jim's truck handles the 2 trailers to try to bring all 3 units out of the ditch at once.
Let's get rigged up.
But as Jim goes to hook on to the trailer,
I know, like,
bundles of lumber still left on the deck and planks jammed into the frame are a problem.
There's a bunch of lumber underneath the wreck, creating more resistance. It's bad.
I'd like to go off the frame of the trailer, but there's nowhere to hook. These pockets aren't very strong.
It's gonna fight us right to the end.
They have no choice.
Try this.
They'll pull on the pockets on the edge of the trailer deck.
And if it starts pulling this out, then we'll just go to the other side. Good.
Okay.
Ready?
The lines to the trailer are holding. But the B train and the 40,000 pounds of lumber on its deck are creeping close towards the back of Jim's wrecker.
Hey! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa!
Just doing the last bit of pulling it out of the way.
Come on.
Watch right on the side, rolling.
Yep.
Good. Hold on!
It's out.
Finally, the lumber truck recovery is over.
I was a little bit worried, not gonna lie. It was in there pretty good. There's quite a bit of mess. We all worked together, got the job done.
Hey.
We're golden, buddy.
Probably a couple inches, but it's snowing all the way across the Sunday Summit.
Sunday Summit is the second highest point of elevation on the southern route, with 1,000-foot drop-offs beside the narrow road.
It's skinny, it's windy, it's up, it's down. You gotta be on your game to play on this road.
Highway 3 is not to be forgotten about. It has all the dangers of the Coquihalla and more.
A Super B loaded with lumber that has slid off the road.
I think it'll be a pretty easy job.
It's a pull-up. I've done thousands of them. Get my line out, pull the guy out, kick him free.
But the truck's driver knows it's worse than it looks.
The road listed that way, and I just started sliding over into the ditch.
The B-Train's tractor and its 2 trailers are leaning hard to one side.
Truck's running and everything okay? Yeah. Okay, I'll pull some line out and we'll get this done.
The highway is still open.
I'm gonna try and see if he's gonna come out easy.
Scott gets to work pulling on the front of the 60-ton Super B.
Come on.
But it's a struggle to get the tractor back onto the road.
Come on.
The fully loaded trailer refuses to budge.
Gravity is my biggest enemy right now.
Scott will have to try another approach to get the heavy trailers to move.
I have no choice. I have to have the whole highway shut down.
I need you and Robert up here flagging. Fast.
Closing the highway will give Scott room to pull from the side.
Narrow truck's coming up and then Scotty's coming out.
We'll be stopping all traffic.
It's not a pull-up. It's a pull-out. It makes a whole big difference to what I'm going to be doing here.
Scott rigs 2 double lines to the lead trailer to work the lumber truck back onto the road.
I'm really confident I can get this job done.
This will be the final pull.
I'm thinking it's just going to be a walk in the park.
But the rear trailer
Steer it. Steer.
is putting up a fight.
I noticed the back trailer is starting to tip over.
100,000 pounds of lumber threatens to spill.
If the back trailer goes over, it's going to take the front trailer and it's going to take the truck over. And if I'm the guy that flips that thing over, I'm going to be kicking rocks down the road looking for a new job.
Working with only 1 truck, Scott repositions to try and break the back of the B train free.
With a truck and a set of trailers and a load, it's nothing for $400,000 to be sitting there. So I don't want to screw it up.
This just made a thing into a good thing. Now we'll go do this midsection.
Finally, both fully loaded trailers are back onto the road.
Now I have one more situation I got to deal with before he can drive away.
Okay, I gotta try and false start this fella here.
Okay, drivers. Scotty's almost got him out. Not much longer.
Excellent. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, let the clutch on. Let's try and jump start it now.
If the clutch start works, the driver should be able to get on his way.
Loretta, let your traffic go.
Good job.
Okay, bud. Take care.
Okay, man. I'm going for the road.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a grunt, but we got her done.
You can buy all the big wreckers you want. You need the talent to run it. And Scott has that.
Pride is everything. Do it right.
Watch full episodes on the Weather Channel and the Weather Channel TV app.